Everyone, today we'll start with the chapter waste generation and management. So first of all, what is waste? It is any substance which is discarded after primary use or is defective and of no use. Now any substance, be it your clothes or any electronic items, when they are of no use or they are defective, you discard them. That is considered as a waste. Now what are the categories of waste? It is divided into the 5 categories. You can remember them by the name media. M stands for municipal waste, which includes your the waste which is given out by the town. All that is considered as a municipal waste. E for the electronic waste or the e-waste. All the electrical and the electronic equipments, your cell phones, laptops, chargers, they come under the category of e-waste. Then we have domestic waste. Now in domestic waste, the waste which is given out from the homes, which will comprise of your kitchen waste, the plastics, the glass items, any broken glass items, rags, pieces of clothes, paper, newspaper, these all come under the category of the domestic waste. Then you have industrial waste. Now the industrial waste comprises of the waste which is given out by the factories, your any thermal plants, the gases which are released, effluents which are released, they all come under the category of industrial waste. Then you have agricultural waste. This includes the agricultural waste, like the plants which are left after using their fruits, and all the plants which are left, any kind of pesticides, fertilizers, the animal waste, they all come under the agricultural waste. Okay, then one by one we will discuss this in detail also. That first, if we consider the domestic waste I have told you, kitchen waste, your stale items, the food which is prepared and you have not eaten, stale, rotten, non-usable food items, they come under the domestic waste. The electric bulbs which are of no use, broken glass panes, your daily newspapers, magazines, discarded footwears, they all come under the domestic waste. Then we have the industrial waste. The industrial waste is you will get many of these from the mining operations. Like you have hundreds of mines are there, large mines are there, where gold, zinc, iron, coal is prepared in huge quantities. Mining is there, so that after mining, the waste which is produced, that can, some of it can be utilized also. The others, like the solid, liquid, gaseous waste which are produced, they fill the landfills. The gaseous waste includes your, like from the cement industries, they have fly ash which can cause pollution also, and many of these can be used for making like building materials, bricks, concrete, these can be used. Then you have the oil refineries, they also release poisonous and liquid waste, so these waste should also be treated properly before they are discarded or released in the atmosphere. They should be properly processed so that they do not cause any harm to the environment. And there's another word, term which we use, which is known as mine tailing. Now what is mine tailing is that during the mining operations, many huge quantities of waste are produced while processing them. So such waste which is there after processing the waste which is there, that is known as mine tailing. And the waste then, that waste is then mixed with various other materials so that they can be used for making tiles, some cements which can be used for construction. Then next we have the agricultural waste. The agricultural waste includes your bagasse. Bagasse is the plant residue which is left after extracting the sugarcane juice. So that can be used to fire wood, or it can also be used in the paper industry. Then animal waste like cow dung, fecal matter of various animals which is used as a manure. Pesticides and fertilizers, they collect into the soil. So or sometimes when you water the plants, you irrigate the fields, they are washed away also. So they lead they can cause water pollution, pond can be polluted. So for this also strict measures should be taken. Then we have the municipal waste, which includes your the household discharge of excreta, the fecal matter, then discharges from the hospitals, restaurants, offices. All these waste, they are carried to the sewage through the sewers, and that is known as sewage. And this waste which is there, it should be segregated also, like degradable waste and non-degradable waste, so that accordingly they can be treated. Then you have the e-waste. E-waste is used an abbreviation which is used for electronic waste. It includes your computers, television, refrigerator, radio, cell phones, mobile batteries, any toys, electronic toys which are there, medical instruments. So these all are considered as e-waste. See, now the e-waste which is generated, it should be discarded properly. Their disposals should be done properly. Like there should be special e-bins. E-bins should be there, so that all those discarded e-waste material can be dumped in them. And then there should be some agencies which should make special arrangements for their final disposal. Like they can, some of the parts of your electronic items can be recycled. So the factories, they should make provision so that you can return it to them, and they can use those parts which can be reused. Because some of the components, if we give it to the rag pickers or the dealers which collect the waste, they will remove the usable components or extract any metals which are there, and then they will burn them. So this burning will release harmful gases which can cause various problems including cancers. So these fumes, if they are inhaled, they can contain certain residues and they can affect humans very badly. Okay, then we have research laboratories waste, or the scientific waste which is there. Now you all have research laboratories in your cities, or some blood test laboratories are there. You have so these laboratories which are there, they produce waste. Like you have various chemicals are produced. You have the syringes through which they insert medicine in the body. So those syringes which are there, they should be discarded very properly. They should follow certain norms for discarding these, because those can cause various diseases. That same syringe which was used by an infected person who was suffering from some disease consider it HIV, and if the rag pickers pick those syringes by mistake, if they get inserted into their skin, there are chances that the disease can be transferred to that person. So certain measures should be taken. Like nowadays you are already knowing that corona pandemic is going on. So in these days also people are wearing mask, gloves, and you must have heard again and again that they should be disposed of very carefully. They should not be thrown like that only on the roads or in the dustbin. They should be properly dumped. They should be disposed of nicely, because otherwise they will lead to the transmission of disease to the other person who comes in contact with that glove or that mask. So all these waste which are produced, they are considered as biohazard. So they should be disposed of very carefully. They should not be dumped in a well inhabited colony. Proper measures should be taken.